Listen to me. Listen to me. You think it's easy? It's not easy. What do you think, huh? What do you think the ice people do? It's not my house. It's not my backyard. This is the ice people's house now. Only here in America. All I do is think about this. You call me Mr. Ice. I don't like it. I don't. Welcome. 300 seconds with Mr. Ice. I got my good friend Mark Haster. Mark, before we get into it, I've got some exciting news for you hockey fans. I've teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook to help us bring the ultimate game day experience. Imagine this. You're a new customer. You deposit a minimum of $5 and you place your initial bet. Well, if that bet doesn't hit, no sweat. You get a bonus back in the amount of your original bet up to $1,000. Just download the DraftKings app and sign up using promo Elio. The crown is yours.
That's outstanding.
So basically, you bet 500, first time bet, you get it right back if you lose.
I'd like to get a reload like that. Talk to them about that.
Yeah, maybe we can do that. Maybe I'll talk to some people. What's up?
Talk to somebody about that.
Listen, I'm excited today. I'm pumped up. I feel good. I feel ready to go. Mark, I want to talk about Mark for a minute. I have been on this guy. First of all, let me tell you about Mark Yaster, okay? He's a sharp handicapper, and I've been needling him for months about, Mark, you know, you're a really good handicapper. Bet 1 or 2 games. Mark, bet 1 or 2 games. Mark, what does he finally do? He rattles off like 5 or 6 in a row. Boom.
What's up? Yeah, I hit 4 out of 5. I decided to just go one game, look for a game, and it's been working for me. We'll have one game.
See that tonight. Because you know this stuff. Now you're not always going to win, but you know what? You lose one, you fire back. As long as you don't lose 7 in a row like I did, then you're all set.
Yeah, I mean the last 2 years it hasn't worked for hockey. It just hasn't worked. So I'm just going to try to hit one game a night and see if we can. See if we can do. You know, we've hit 4 out of 5, so we'll try again tonight and see if we can get it going again.
Well, the dream I had, maybe it was for you. I said 13 in a row. Maybe it was actually not me hitting the 13 in a row. It was you hitting the 13 in a row. You never know.
All right, well, I'll take some. Yeah, I don't have to be 13. Maybe you can get 6 in a row here now. You went on a tough run, so let's get you rolling now. Maybe let's get.
Maybe the dream was about me. I don't know.
I don't remember what I dreamt about last night.
Mark, before we get into your one game, I was on there were 2 games I really liked tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. The one game you're going to find out in about 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah. But the game that I was tossing and turning, tossing salads all over the place, it was Tampa Bay and Calgary. They've been really good to me. I don't know the stats. I never know the stats. Mr. Ice Stats might know them. PJ, you probably don't know the stat. Do we know the stats on Tampa, Calgary?
I can pull it up.
Okay, you pull that. So using those 2 teams, Tampa at home, they're very good. Their power play is sick. And Calgary's I feel like they've just been very good to me. So I passed on that. But, you know, some people like to play more than one game. Not me. I don't like to do that. But
who would do something like that? So I like this game. I actually like Tampa in the game, and it's only 150. I don't know. Was he looking up to see how you've done in Calgary Tampa games? Is that what he's looking up?
Yeah, we have all the teams and what my record is with those teams.
Okay,
I got them. With the Flames, you are 6-1, 85%.
That's good.
And with the Lightning, you're 6-2, 75%.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow, look at that, huh?
Maybe I should have known that before. Holy moly!
Yeah, so you've done very well. Very well with Tampa. I was looking here while you said stats. Calgary is 7 out of the last 10 gone over. Tampa, 5 out of the last 10 have gone over. So I like the game.
Okay.
I like the game. You're the totals guy in this. This was your game. You were really on the fence.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You say what you want to say about it. I like Tampa in the game.
Yeah, no, I do. I think that especially at home with Tampa power plays, I just feel like in that building, and Calgary's been a machine. They've been scoring 3, 4, 5 goals a night. So, you get a little nervous. You look at the goaltending matchups. Obviously, it's a pretty good one. But, again, we don't really look at that. So, I like that game.
Is Markstrom going to get traded?
I don't think so. I don't think he's going to.
Tampa Bay's 19-8 at home this year.
Jesus, that's good. That's good numbers. All right, Mark, PJ, let's get the questions first. Then we'll get some picks.
You got two questions from Twitter, both about merch. First one, will there be Mr. Ice merch at IceCon? Second one, any new merch in the pipeline?
Okay, so as far as the merch at IceCon, we're going to have stuff not to purchase. We're giving you guys some stuff going to the game. So, yes, there'll be some stuff for us to wear, and I think they're bringing some other little goodies. As far as other Ice merch, during my losing streak, I wasn't thinking about anything. I don't think anybody would want to spend a penny on me, but I am always looking at different merch stuff. We almost had a St. Patty's Day merch shirt. I just didn't like it, so I didn't put it for sale. So we're always looking for that.
Who do you think are some teams that are going to be big buyers at the deadline? And maybe one team you think that will propel themselves into a over team that was an under team, with some new additions at the deadline. Thanks, Ice. Big one tonight. Yes.
It's a tough question.
Let's go. Well, I thought Calgary just made a nice move, giving up a defenseman. So now them scoring and giving up a defenseman, that makes them better for overs, I think. So Calgary definitely, teams that got better. Edmonton definitely got better. I think Toronto just got the defenseman, Mark.
Yeah, the guy from Washington. They just picked him up. Colorado made a move last night. Probably.
I love Middlestead. Middlestead.
Buffalo,
I love that guy from Buffalo. I think he's going to do well in Colorado.
Yeah, I got moved right before my overplay last night, so maybe that's a bad sign. There's probably be a lot more moves today.
This is it, right? Tomorrow, 4 or something? Is that
something like that? Something in the afternoon, yeah. I know someone's asked me about the Bruins. I think they're going to do anything. I don't know. They don't have anything to do. They have no cap space, so they got to move guy to get somebody. I don't know what they can do. I think they overachieved to start the year. Their goaltending was really good. I think they won. They're probably not as good as their record says, so they're probably in a spot they didn't expect to be in.
I agree.
Mr. Ice, wondering what you think of my Rangers trade yesterday. Yes.
I honestly don't know.
What was the trade?
I don't know. I'm going to look it up right now while he was talking.
They got a guy from the Kraken. He's got, I think, 41 points in 60 games.
I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, was it Wedge? What's his name?
Yeah, Wenberg, maybe.
Wenberg. Yeah, they didn't have to do much. That's the thing. It's how those top – I just feel like those top guys for the Rangers just have to show up for the playoffs. Their goalie's obviously playing much better now. They're as good as you can get in the East. Are they going to beat Florida? That's the question. They're going to have to play out of their minds. I love Lafontaine. I love him. I love their top line. They got good defense and Turk. So can you beat Florida? I don't know.
So actually, Colorado made a deal while we've been doing this. They traded with Nashville, Yakov Trenin and Graham Savard to Colorado for Jeremy Hansel and a draft pick. I got to be honest, I don't know who any of those guys are.
Yeah, depth guys, younger guys.
Mm-hmm.
Next question, PJ.
Mr. Ice, quick question. With the trade deadline, how do you approach who you're going to take, who you're not going to take? Does that affect it at all? Anyway, that's all I got. Let's go.
Very good question. That's why this week has been a little weird for me because last night, Toronto-Buffalo, I liked that game. I like the Colorado Red Wings a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I like those two games. But the trade deadline for some of those teams, like especially like Buffalo, your season's done because they probably knew it anyway. But yes, this week is very touch and go because you don't know who's moving. You don't know how the team's going to affect. That's another reason with Calgary. I'm very interested to see how they play tonight because they moved a top defenseman. They did get one back, but it's interesting to see. Sometimes you see your GM trying to give up on you, basically.
Yeah, they could get a hop too. Sometimes after a big deal, someone big's gone, the team starts to play a little bit better. You see it at all levels, or the best player or somebody big gets hurt or they're out. The team can step it up. So you're right. That might not be a bad spot there tonight, Calgary.
All right, Mark, let's go. What do you like tonight? What's your one game?
I got my one pick. I'm going to take the Philadelphia, Florida tonight. I just think Florida scores. I got that number at 5.5. I'm going to pay a little bit for it at -140. Philadelphia's been scoring lately. They've gone over 6 out of their last 10, and we know Florida can put the puck in the net at a 5.5. I think that's a great play tonight.
I'd love to find out, and I was talking about this the other night in my spaces, is that I think that 5.5 number has actually been pretty good for overs this year. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know.
I think lately it's been pretty good. I can't say for the whole year, though.
Okay. And I think I also think that the goalie for Philadelphia has had to play way much more than they ever thought. I think he's a pretty good guy, but with Hart being out, for this long, that they didn't think he would play that much. So I like the pick too.
Thank you.
And that's all we got. I can't see. We're a little over. We're double.
Where's the clock?
Check the tape. Listen, guys, I'm excited about tonight.
He is. He's very excited about tonight.
Very excited
several
about tonight.
times. He's very excited. I haven't seen him as excited in a long time.
PJ, let's hit it.
Listen. I got one play. I got one huge play. I got Edmonton over 6.5. Edmonton over 6.5. Let's go.